Hello and good morning to my beautiful Pisces babe. If you are a Pisces sun, moon, rising, or Venus, this is your August tarot reading. Let's see what the universe has in store for us. And already we've got three cards jumping out. So Six of Cups upright, Seven of Wands reverse, and High Priestess reverse. And just before we get started, in case you guys are interested, I am using the Tarot of the Sacred Feminine. Love this deck. Powerful symbolism. Powerful. So let's get back into it. Oh, and then the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Let's get that in there. Beautiful. So you have been invited. You've been invited to go on this new journey. You may have been hesitant about it because you have been reminiscing on your past or even reminiscing on the situations you're in right now with the Six of Cups. You feel very comfortable. Everything is just happy and homey. And again, there's this sense of reminiscence of how you got to where you are now. And that's why you may have been hesitant to take that first step on this new journey, but ultimately you decided, no, this is right for me. We're going to move forward with this. And I'm going to use the wisdom of my past. I'm going to use these memories and this sense of what's that word I want? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't feel it. But I'm going to use the sense of the wisdom that I've gained from my past relationships, past situations, from the people that have known me and loved me, and for the people that I loved. And I'm going to use that to carry me forward with strength into this new venture. And with the Seven of Wands reversed, it's interesting because it's almost like, let's just show you the upright symbolism here. It's almost like there was a sense of you were being deceived by you've been looking at your past through rose-colored glasses, especially with this High Priestess reverse. You have been manufacturing a sense of peace and connection to where you were previously. And I don't know if that was to protect yourself, like you had to lie to yourself about what happened in the past to protect yourself for in some way. And then we have the King of Swords at the bottom under the Fool. You used this you've been wearing these rose-colored glasses as a way to blanket trick your mind, create a false sense of mastery over your mind. And perhaps again, I think it was to protect yourself. I think there was some deep hurts, some deep traumas that you guys experienced. And the only way you could have moved forward into this new venture is to blanket the pain, to look at everything that happened through those rose colored glasses so you weren't so numbed by it. Oh, Pisces. And it's heavy, and it's heavy. But I almost think that, and maybe this isn't even a new venture, like physically, you're not technically going anywhere, but you're finally going within. And you're finally looking at these situations with honesty and truth and love and acceptance and forgiveness for yourself. And you're using it as a way to bring back balance to yourself. So it can stop having so much control over you. All right, so we have Four of Cups reversed and then the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So you might feel that there's delays in the the tangibility of where you want to go next. There's delays in manifestations, and it's because of your mindset and how you, not necessarily your mindset, but how you think you feel about your emotions because you've been dishonest with yourself. And then Nine of Wands under that. Because you've been dishonest with yourself in the past, it's kind of become all you've known. And so even when there's also a sense of like subconscious trepidations here. So even when new situations, new relationships, new things have come up and have been kind of handed to you almost like magic, without you consciously realizing it, you have been hesitant to move forth with these new opportunities because there's a subconscious fear. There's a subconscious suspicion, Knight of Swords at the bottom. There's a part of your brain, that unacknowledged part, that's avoiding going towards the newness. Ooh, upright or yep, upright. She fell out upright. And this is the devil. Oh no, this is death. Wait. No, this is the moon. Sorry. I'm not good at Roman numerals. Not good at Roman numerals. But yeah, that just emphasizes the fact that this is the moon. You are allowing subconscious fears. This is so weird. I like couldn't speak. You've been silenced. Oh, my dear Pisces, you've been silenced. And again, it's because of these subconscious fears. You've been letting these fears unknowingly rule your life, keep you silent. Your throat chakra is not even just blocked, it's like blanketed in 18 feet of snow. And you have no idea how to climb out of it because it's been ignored for so long or not even ignored. And again, everything you've been doing is to protect yourself. It's always been to protect yourself. But with the Fool coming out first thing, there you don't need to protect yourself anymore. This is an invitation for you to truly go deep within yourself and uncover those unconscious habits, thought forms, feelings. Do a lot of stretching. I would definitely recommend hot yoga so you can move through the stagnant energy. Because again, unconscious feelings, when they become unconscious, they get stuck in our bodies. And the only way they can manifest and become like come to our awareness is through bodily aches, pains, things like that. Hot yoga is incredible because it gets deep into the fascia. It gets deep into that connective tissue where all of this energy is stored. And like, oh my God, I literally tingles across my whole body. It releases everything that's been ignored for far too long. You'll likely cry. First time I did hot yoga, I cried so heavy because it's so many years of just unprocessed things that had nowhere else to go that are finally like you're giving your body the permission to let go. And it's going to be like, even if you're crying in the session, you might not realize why. It'll come later in meditation or reflection or journaling that you realize what has been released. And it likely won't just be like a one and done thing. It will continue to release since you opened the door to allow it to move through your body. I have crazy chills, and it's like a lightness that I feel. It's like a lightness, and like, so I won't lie, August will likely be a heavy month. Is Leo the opposite of Pisces? No, Leo's opposite Aquarius. Virgo's opposite Pisces. Um, but especially if you're a Leo or a Pisces rising, the sun is going to be in your 12th house. So that's why a lot of this stuff will be coming up, and it's just bringing light to what has been hidden from you for far too long. And again, it's going to be heavy, but once you move through the heaviness, oh my God. Oh my God. And work on self-expression too. In like in places where you know you're safe to do so. Like with your friends, speak whatever comes to your mind. Just do little techniques to help open up, bring light so your throat chakra can open back up and allow that expression to come through. Even like, oh my God, do you hear that vocal fry as I'm saying that? Every time I do readings for Pisces, my body just reacts so strongly. Let me grab that card. Let's see. So we have the Knave of Pentacles. And I believe the Knave is the Knight. And then at the bottom, Judgment. Oh, bring him into focus. There we go. That's Judgment. So I think it's important. Oh, and then under Judgment is the Devil. And then under the Devil is the King of Swords, which I think came up earlier too. It's so important as you move through this not to become a victim of your own mentality. Don't allow don't allow your thoughts to control how pain wants to move through your body. You might literally have to turn your brain off for a while. And through the process, don't judge yourself, but also have clear judgment for what is coming up to. Listen to your intuition with what needs to be moved through. Listen to your intuition with ask for help too. Ask for help. I actually love the symbolism of this card. I want to show you. So this is the Knave of Pentacles. You can see she's standing at the end of a battle. She has her familiar raven or crow on her side. So it's possible crows or ravens could be symbolism for you guys right now. But you can see everything's on fire around her. But she's standing tall. She looks like she's unscathed. She looks like she was there, but she didn't take part in this battle, but still she is seeing like the repercussions of it. She's bearing witness to it, but with strength and with protection with her familiar. Crazy chills. This is what it may feel like moving through everything that needs to be moved through. And especially after that first bout. Once that door is open, a lot of things are going to come rushing through. And it's very important for you, again, to show clear judgment about where you are now, where you've been, the situations as a whole, but also to stand with strength in the remnants, all that remains, knowing that you are divinely protected. You do have the capability to move through everything that's coming up. And throughout the whole process, your mind is going to play tricks on you, but the strength of your spirit is stronger than the voice of your mind. The strength of your spirit is louder than the voice of your mind when you give it permission to be. And especially when you're moving through past pains and things that our brain hid from us to keep us protected, that might be what's still happening as it's becoming uncovered. Your brain's going to freak out. Your brain's going to freak out and be like, no, 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 pull the curtain back, pull the curtain back. Like we can't look at this. But the strength of your spirit is stronger and louder than the voice of your mind. And ask for help. Jesus, God, ask for help. Ask for help. And I don't literally mean from Jesus God. I'm not even traditionally, I don't believe in religion like that was more just a knee-jerk reaction. But please ask for help from your ancestors, from your guides, from whatever higher power you believe in, from animal spirits, from familiars. Ask for help from the overflowing, abundant love that exists and is there for the taking at any point that we need it. Ask for help. Pray. Pray to whatever you believe in for strength to move through this because you're not going to be able to do it alone. Even if you're moving through it by yourself in the physical realm, you are so insanely protected. Is that the Queen? Yeah, Queen of Wands. You are so insanely protected as you move through everything. You have the strength, you have your bow, you are ready to strike at any moment. But the strike isn't like, it's not in defense and it's not in offense. It just simply is. You're ready to strike anew, and you're not falling victim to your own story anymore. Nope. Upright or she's upright. Roman numerals. That is 16. Is it? Hold on. So you also have the tower and the 5 of cups on the bottom of the deck as she fell out. I'm not gonna lie to you, Pisces. It's going to be a heavy month, and you are going to have to fight to maintain a sense of hope and optimism, to know that everything you're moving through is to serve you for your highest good moving forward. It's things that have gone ignored for far too long. And honestly, I think, yep, chills confirmation. I think a lot of what you're moving through doesn't even belong to you. I think there are hurts and pains that you experienced that will be coming back up, but also your tendency to empathize with other people if you don't have the proper boundaries in place. You likely took on the emotions, the karma, the retribution of other people as well, again, without you even knowing. So while you're moving through your own poop, not trying to get flagged, while you're moving through all of that, you're also going to be moving through things that don't belong to you. And it's going to be so important to be able to discern what does and doesn't belong to you and set up the proper protective boundaries in the future so you don't continue to take on things that aren't yours. In this tower moment, it is everything we're moving through. And I think that's quite obvious. I don't even think we needed the tower to come out to emphasize this, but everything is going to change after this, but for the better. You're moving through all of this heavy stuff so you can have this new moment of release, of freedom, of venturing out into the unknown without fear, without your subconscious controlling your every move, dictating where you go. And it's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of effort put into place so you can move through the work of it and reach the aurora, reach the dawn, reach the light that exists within you. That healing, omnipresent flow of love that is yours for the taking. Not even for the taking, that is yours for the acknowledgement because it exists within you. But first, you have to go through it. You have to greet your unconscious with reverence, with respect. Thank it for protecting you for as long as it has, but recognize that you don't need to be protected from it anymore. The protection is now to your detriment. And the only way you'll be able to move forward is by releasing it, moving through the emotions. We had a couple fall out here. More than a couple, that's a lot. But honestly, the Empress, the Hierophant, this is, oh my God, Roman numerals. The Knave of Cups. I'll come back to the other Roman numeral. The Empress, the Hierophant, and the Knave of Cups. There is a divine wisdom that you will find by venturing into the vast ocean of your emotions. You're going to be opening up a channel for that ancient divine wisdom to flow through you. You're going to become the light that you seek. You're going to have a rebirthing of yourself and your creative flow and your process and all things beautiful. But in order to get there, you need to acknowledge what has been keeping you from that in the first place. Stop settling for just okay. Stop settling for distractions. Stop settling for things that are unresourceful to your healing. And do dive headfirst into the process of healing so that you can break the cycle of healing. So you're not stuck your whole life healing yourself. You are beautiful as you are, authentically. But until we clear out all of the muck and the garbage that exists that's preventing our authenticity from emerging, you are not living the authentic life you deserve to live. And to break that cycle of healing, we need to take the first step to healing. Again, so deep. I expect nothing less from Pisces, though. But this was a general reading. And if you guys do want a more in depth personal reading, if you have specific questions you want to ask, I have my website linked in the bio below. I also have my Patreon there. You can check both out. But seriously, move into this newness without fear. Move into your unknown without fear. All that's waiting for you on the other side is light, knowledge, wisdom, connection, protection. It's all there for you. Love, so much love. I believe in you guys.